Hey everybody, welcome back to Super Buddies Forever Salon Time, episode 5. Today we have Twyla from Freak to Chic Playset. And this is how she came out of the box. A very gorgeous doll. I absolutely love her. She was a treat in the grayscale edition towards the end. As you can see, her box head and her curls are awful and frizzy. She's otherwise quite perfect. So I'm going to play it safe and just try to fix these curls. They're not going to look the same spirally like that. Just something that looks a little bit neater than this. First step, there is some little bit of gel in it. It's kind of, I don't know how to, crunchy. So I'm going to wash it. I'm not going to take out her ponytail, which is actually 2 ponytails in there. I'm going to try to work around what's already there in her bangs. If I mess them up, I can fix it. But first step is going to be to wash this a little bit, and then of course put it in the fabric softener to soften it up, and then safety curls so we don't have problems like we had in the last ones. Hope you continue to watch and see what happens to Miss Twyla. Well, Miss Twyla got herself a little hot water and mild soap wash. Now I'm really glad I did Halloween Wave 1's hair because this is feeling the same way, and what I learned can probably help a lot. I didn't get the rest of this wet. I tried the least amount possible. I got my doll hair juice, which is half fabric softener and half water. I keep it in a container so I can put the lid on it and reuse it and only top it up when needed. I'm always going to repeat to ask your parents' permission for fabric softener because it does stain. I want to give a special high five to Hope Flavel, who left a comment on the last one asking for an alternative because she did ask permission and wasn't allowed. And I'm quite proud of her for doing that. That was the right thing to do. High five, Hope. I love that name, by the way. So, an alternative was I suggested hair conditioner, regular human hair conditioner, or detangle spray would help in softening up and getting through frizzy hair. So I'm going to dip her in, and I'm only going to do her with her ponytail in. I'm going to maneuver her. I think I'm going to leave that at least an hour and see if I can brush through it and then go from there. Here we go. She's balanced. An interesting fact about Twyla Freak to Chic, she doesn't have as much of the dusty, smoky details on her leg, of course, because she's got those awesome shoes. See you in a bit when we start working on her Frizzy Box Head fixed updo. Been doing a few things to Twyla since her doll hair juice dip in fabric softener, which I did for about 2 hours. First thing I did was her 2 ponies up there. I put an extra pony around it just to secure it so I don't go through all this work and one of them pops or something. Then I'm doing regular curls, all going outward. Every curl goes outward towards her face, not curled inward. So I just took from the top view, I went all the way around and just did one line around, one circle around of rollers going outward. And then I've made a second, this is kind of weird to see, a second row. Can you see that? Straight up. There it is, like a flower. It's kind of looking like a flower is going to be bursting with life. So I'll next do the outward ones, and lastly I'll do the middle. What I've found strange about Twyla's hair, and this is the first Twyla I've ever done, is it dries really fast. So it makes the dryer sheets really slippery. Also, I did not rinse out the fabric softener. And what I'm glad I learned again from Halloween is I'm not even going to fight with this extra curl that won't come out. So I'm just giving all of those a little snip right off the hop to get rid of that frizzy part. Then I'm taking my dryer sheet, just a regular old curl, pulling it up a little bit, getting my handy dandy curl and just curl. I'm using a lot of bobby pins. Now right here I could stop, but like the others, I keep working, brushing and turning so much, I don't want it to get real frayed out. So what I am doing is covering it up with, this is where those cut pieces come in, of straw come in really handy. So I am covering it up to protect it from fraying. And you see that was a very simple curl, nothing special, lots of bobby pins. And now I will just continue to do all the rest of the curls. We'll see you when it's time to dip. Wow, here we are with Miss Twyla from Freak to Chic. That is a mounded pile of curls. You can see that in some of there, here Gracie's coming with the hot water. She's using the pot holders. Good girl. We did it 3 minutes just to make sure it's super hot.
Oh yeah.
This is all a trial and error because I've never done Twyla hair. We don't know what's going to happen. It's heavy. It moves her head around. You can see some of them I couldn't get the cover on it because it just got too tight in there.
Cover?
And I did do the bangs just because since I'm here I might as well tighten them up.
And they will probably get loose in the water.
And it could. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to really thoroughly get that all in there. I love doing this part with you guys because it gives me a chance to chat.
Can I eat an ice cube?
No.
Aww.
Might have stuff in it. So this is, I'm really excited about this one because I have a feeling it's going to work out well. Unlike Rochelle's on the last episode 4, I already know I'm going to take these curls out, just put the tip of the rat tail comb through it a little bit to separate it, and then I'm just going to spray it and leave it. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen anyway. Let's hope. So we're going to put her in some nice ice cold water now. I'm pretty sure that has penetrated for 40-50 seconds. Those dryer sheets, those are working out really good as perm papers. Now I have never seen that on any other person's thing. So if you have, let me know. And if you haven't and you use this, please give us some credit on this channel for coming up with something new and helpful. I feel like these curls are going to probably look the best I've ever done. Gracie so kindly threw that hair in there, and that is what I was going to show you was the only little bit that I trimmed off on the ends. That's frizzy. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one to see how a full regular old curl is going to happen. And having a Twyla from Freak to Chic that doesn't look like a fuzz head. Ooh, it's been 24 hours and I'm beginning to take the curls out. Not as smooth as I hoped. Considering how frizzy it was, they're certainly looking pretty good. Well, OMG, I'm usually disappointed. It looks, the execution was good, but something's definitely wrong. It's two things. It's either her aqua-colored hair doesn't work well, which would explain why all the Twyla hairs look terrible quickly, but then her bangs look great. So I'm thinking, my second hypothesis, I've never done Twyla hair, so these are guesses, is I didn't soak it in the hot water long enough, and it didn't penetrate. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do this all over again. In the middle, it feels just like it did when I first took it out and brushed it. So I really think that's it. And I'm going to use smaller rollers. And I'm not going to use the dryer sheets just so I can see if I can get the same feeling I got when I did previous dolls here. It's not the dryer sheets because I did it with the bangs and they're perfect. So, let me get back at it. See you in another day. Oh my God. Alrighty, I am so glad that I did not give up because she looks much better. I must say, Twyla's hair is super, super duper slippery. So when I did this one, I still had to use the fabric softener or dryer sheet perm papers. Now I carefully took I did it all over again, did it in the hot water. I'm pretty positive now I just hadn't dipped it long enough because now everything's looking good. I took the bobby pins off carefully and now I'm just gonna pull these out. And that is the difference you can't do by using the dryer sheets.
So you have to do the same thing with Rochelle, right?
Yes, I think this is giving me great inspiration and learning on what I gotta do with Rochelle. So I'm gonna finish that.
Because we are not proud of her hair.
No, we didn't do it. And you can see that's looking really good. So I'm just gonna keep pulling those all out. This is how I took those out. I just carefully went like that, went like that.
Why can't you just keep it gelled?
Because I got it wet, so I flattened it. I think I'm going to do very, very little to this anyway. And then...
Are you going to spray like hairspray on it?
Of course, yes. I'm going to cover it up like that. And then do my hairspray. I'm not sure. I might separate some of these. I might not. But either way...
You don't need to because that's how her hair was.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, it was higher.
Well, it's a matter of personal choice right now. But in the end, from what we did, we can definitely see that she looks much better than she did out of that box already. Okay.
Don't straw.
All right, I'm getting there. So next we will see her in her glamour shot. And I think the next one, I'm going to do an easy one because I keep picking all the tough ones. Thanks for watching. Madeline Getty got it, but this was the best round of first in a minute ever.